AIMIM Chief Asaduddin Owaisi's big Twitter taunt against the centre. Slams the Modi government over new chairman of Law Commission of India. Says Modi government appointed a new chairman of Law Commission of India. His judgement misrepresented translation of quranic verses, compared schools to army camps or prisons, and upheld the hijab ban. Another member of LCI propounded theory of love jihad. These meritorious jurists are going to consider feasibility of uniform civil code. We can infer their impartiality and competence. This is the breaking news coming in, joined by my colleague Pallavi Ghosh, our senior editor, on the phone line. Very good morning to you, Pallavi. Did he expand on his statement, and could you elaborate on this jibe that's coming in from Owaisi, please?
So, Shilpa, this is after 4 years a law commissioner has been appointed, and he plays a very, very important role because they are the one who gives inputs to the law ministry, and also they decide very often the new policies of the government. Now, over here, the allegation, insinuation coming in from Owaisi is very simple, and I think it's very clear and sweet, is that you picked up a Karnataka High Court judge. You made him a law commissioner because he was also the person who upheld the ban on use of jihad in schools, and therefore you are deliberately picking those jurists who you know will give you a favorable input as far as the contentious policies and judgments of the government is concerned. And over here, of course, specifically is about uniform civil code. Now, if you remember, many state governments, especially those ruled by the BJP, whether it's Uttarakhand, whether it's Himachal Pradesh, all of them are talking about bringing in the UCC or the Uniform Civil Code, to which the minority community certainly has been against which even Owaisi has been, saying it's an imposition on the rights and the culture and the religious beliefs of the minority community.
Pallavi, but the BJP has included the UCC in a big part in their manifestos. It looks like they are very serious about implementing it, but looks like Owaisi's pushback and other communities are going to continue to rebel and revolt against it.
Well, not just Owaisi. I mean, if you remember the former Home Minister, Finance Minister, Mr. Chidambaram, who himself is a very senior advocate, tweeted recently to say the government is misleading, the BJP is misleading the voters, because at the end of the day, your UCC will have to go through Parliament, and whether it's going to clear in Parliament, particularly in Rajya Sabha, where, the other political parties in the opposition spectrum still do have the numbers. Clearly, UCC is going to be used as a political weapon of divine in the middle of elections. That's the allegation which is coming in from Owaisi, from the Congress party. And according to them, the BJP only announces this because they want to divide the society on religious lines. Just a very quick take, Shilpa, right in the middle of the Himachal campaign, Mr. J.P. Nadda, the BJP president, had promised that if the BJP comes to power, Uniform Civil Code will become a reality in the state.
Well, yes, indeed, Pallavi, as you're bringing it could very well be imminent. And Owaisi there hitting out against the appointment of the law commissioner with reference to former Chief Justice of the Karnataka High Court, that is R.R. Awasthi. Do we expect the centre to respond in any manner to this?
See, Centre has consistently made the point that we have never ever interfered in the judgment. Everyone has a right to wear the hijab. But the point is that this is now a legal decision. But more importantly, there are uniforms in place. Students have to follow the school protocol. I mean, the counter which came in from the BJP leaders also is that how would you like it if a young girl wears a veil inside the school? Will you then allow that to happen? No, you shouldn't, because they are school uniforms. You practice your religious beliefs. But, these are very emotive, tricky issues. Both the sides feel very strongly about it. And therefore, I think it will always snowball. And we are heading very close to Lok Sabha elections in 2024. And I think it's going to stir up the political pot.
Thank you very